Hi guys, it's Kelly and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my March TBR. My March TBR is a bit ambitious, but I think it's doable. For March month, I wanted to do a couple of things. I wanted to make my TBR reflect exactly how I read, you understand? I read from multiple different genres at any given time. I don't really stick to one genre. It's whatever I feel like at the moment. Sometimes that might be fantasy, sometimes it may be romance, sometimes it may be classics. It differs based on my mood, so I always want to have one book in at least one genre that I could just pull for. So my TBR this month reflects that. All right, so in the fantasy genre, there are two books that I want to read. The first is The House of Change by Stephen Erickson. I've read the first three books in this particular series. This is the Malazan series. I'm on the fourth book. I want to continue, and yeah, I'm pumped and excited to get into this particular book this month. The next in the same fantasy genre is Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lynn. This again, in my last book haul, you guys would know this was a cover by. It's been tempting me. It's on my shelf and it's calling to me, and you know what, I need to surrender to it. So this is a book that I would really like to pick up for this month. All right, the next book I have for this month, this particular romance book, I'm really excited about because some of my fellow booktubers who I absolutely adore and love, they have been raving about this book. So I want to see what is it all about. All right, it's none other than Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. So, I mean, and this cover, oh my gosh, I love this cover. This cover is just gorgeous. But yes, I can't wait to jump into this romance. Hoping that I love it as much as my girl Autumn from Nose in a Book. I'll let her know what my thoughts are on this one. Now, I want to shift gears and jump from physical books to my Kindle. My channel, I keep speaking about how much books I have in my Kindle, and I'm trying to lower the amount, at least the ratio of, you know, books owned versus books read. So I'm on that quest. Per month, I want to at least pick up one book for my Kindle. I'm doing that this month. The book that I chose, oh, and this is the Kindle I read from, but I'll be showing you all the book cover from my iPad because it doesn't show up too properly, you know, on the screen. You know, maybe you guys could see it, but I want to show you guys in black and white. This is another book I'm currently reading for my Kindle. I must betray you. The book that I chose for my Kindle read is The Fire in the Glass by Jaquil Benson. Guys, look at this book cover. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a historical fiction, fantasy, romance. I'm here for it. I'm really excited about this this particular read, guys, for my Kindle. And I hope I end up, you know, I hope it end up being one of my, you know, my favorites. Next book that I have on my TBR, guys, is Agatha Christie's The Mysterious Affair at Styles. Now, I have never read any of Agatha Christie's work. I've always wanted to start it. This is the month I'm going to start it. I can't wait. I'm going to start with this particular book first, which is The Mysterious Affair at Styles. I can't wait to jump into it. I'm already kind of predicting that I'm going to eat up, you know, Agatha Christie's work. I'm pumped about it. I'm stoked. And I can't wait to let you all know at the ending of the month what are my thoughts on it. The next book that I have on my TBR for March month is from an author that I have never read anything from this particular author. And I'm excited to, you know, to experience or jump into his work. I have two books of his on my shelf. I just kind of was vacillating in which one to read first. I end up picking this one. The name of it is How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. I'm not too sure if I pronounce it right. If I didn't, I always butcher names, guys. Sorry. I think this is the one that I'm more drawn to. Read the back because I did read the back for this one, even though it's not really my policy, but I did. Tom Hazard has a dangerous secret. He may look like an ordinary 41-old history teacher, but he's been alive for centuries. From Elizabethan England to Jazz Age Paris, from New York to South Seas, Tom has seen it all. As long as he keeps changing his identity, he can stay one step ahead of his past and stay alive. The only thing he must not do is fall in love. But what if the one thing he can't have is the only thing that might save him? I find this songs really good. And I want to start with this book first before I go to the Midnight Library. The next book I have on my TBR, guys, we're shifting gears here. We're jumping into manga. The manga that, besides from the Witch Hat Atelier, which I'm currently still reading, this is a completely different manga I picked up, and I have volume 1 here. It sounds really interesting. I'm going to read the synopsis of this one for you guys to, show you guys why it pulled me. This is the synopsis of it. Everyone faces uncertainty at some point in their lives. Even a brilliant surgeon like Kenzo Tama is no exception. But there is no way for him to know that his decision for stop chasing professional success and instead concentrate on his oath to save people's lives will result in the birth of an abomination. The question of good and evil now takes on a terrifyingly real dimension. Years later in Germany, during the Terminus post-reunification period, middle-aged childless couples are being killed one after another. The serial killer's identity is known. The reasons why he killed are not. Dr. Tema sets out on a journey to find the killer's twin sister, who may hold some clues to solving the enigma of the monster. So, this is the manga, guys. This is volume 1. This is Monster by Naoki Urasawa. I believe I pronounced it right, but this is volumes 1 in it. Can't wait to get to this. This sounds so intriguing. I was flipping through the artwork and stuff like that. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get to this one, guys. I want to loosely participate in middle grade March this month, and I have 2 books that kind of falls into the category. Well, it falls into the category. First book is Nevermore by Jessica Townsend. This, I want to read it for middle grade March. And the next book that I want to read for middle grade March is from the Chronicles of Narnia. I have reached book 6 in this particular, which is over here, because I read it's 7 books in this particular omnibus. That book is The Silver Chair. So I want to read those 2 books for middle grade March. Also, The Silver Chair, I am reading that because I've joined Christy from Dostoevsky and Space. I've joined that book club, and that is the book that they picked for that particular month, which is The Silver Chair. So I'll be reading this. I'm super excited. I'm glad that I joined the book club at Dostoevsky and Space with Christy, because it was one of the reasons why I actually read finally this big omnibus. I would have read it, I know that, but sometimes you need that extra motivation, and in me joining the book club, it gave me that extra motivation to read this, because I didn't want to start The Silver Chair until I read, because I'm reading this in chronological order, the first 5 books down to the 6th, which is The Silver Chair. Can't wait to get to that, and then of course read the last story, which is The Last Battle, and then I'll be over with this fantastic classic from one of my favorite authors. We're shifting gears again. The next book that I'm reading for March month, it falls under the classics. I'm reading this particular classic with my fellow booktuber, Sandy from Miss Reads a Lot. It's none other than Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. This book, guys, is one of the books I am super duper excited to start for this month. I'm really glad that she was willing, ready, and able to buddy read this with me. I think it's going to make the experience of this book 100% better. I hope that our experience and time in it is enjoyable, informative, and enriching for the both of us. All right. The last book, guys, I have on my, I told you guys this would be an ambitious TBR, right? I was introduced to this author last month. I read Once Upon a Wardrobe from her. Absolutely loved it. Decided to, get some more of her works. It's none other than Becoming Mrs. Lewis by Patty Callahan. Again, this is another one, guys. I'm absolutely excited. For those who listen to my channel, you guys would know that I'm a super fan of C.S. Lewis. Anything either about C.S. Lewis, about the stories that C.S. Lewis writes, or C.S. Lewis works, you're gonna get me totally excited, pumped, and want to read it. This book basically centers around the relationship between Joy Davison and C.S. Lewis. That's the woman that he married. I can't wait for it, guys. I just can't wait for it. I'm here for it. Totally excited. I'm predicting that this is going to be a 5-star read for me. Yeah, I'm totally excited about this one, guys. I know, I feel it in my bones that I'm going to enjoy this. In the batch of books that you saw here, guys, have you guys read any of these books? Are you interested in reading any of these books? Hit me down in the comment section and let me know. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And until I see you guys next time, be safe and God bless. Bye.